simulator works. When you click on the link, you'll be taken to a page that looks like this. We are going to click on Explore 1D Collisions. So double click that, and you'll get a simulator that looks like this. We're going to uncheck the boxes here at the top on the right. And we're going to check the box here that says constant size, just to kind of help us see what's going on. And then what you can do down here, where it says more data, open that, and you can actually change the masses and the velocities of these two balls. So I'm just going to show you kind of what happens. When I hit play, the balls fly together and they collide and they bounce off of each other. And so that's a collision. And then you can hit stop, and then you can restart it like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up several collisions that follow different guidelines, and the spreadsheet will tell you what to make the mass of object 1 and object 2, so that's going to be changed down here. It'll tell you what to make the velocity of object 1 and object 2. So if I click on velocity 2 here, I can put in, for example, 0, and velocity 2 is start at rest. And you can also go to slow motion to kind of give you a better idea. So then what you can do is you can hit play, and it starts the simulation, and then they will collide, and then after the collision, you can hit pause, and you can read the velocities of those two objects after the collision. So they're right down here. So we'll do that again. Watch what happens right here. The velocity before the collision is 1 and 0. There's a collision, and then you can see that object 1 is moving to the left at 0.5, and object 1 is moving to the right at 0.5. So that's the velocities after the collision. We're going to look at two kinds of collisions. An elastic collision is like when two cars have magnets that repel each other, and they smack into each other and bounce off of each other. And so this slider right here allows you to change from elastic to inelastic. So an elastic collision is when it's all the way over on the right, and then a completely inelastic collision is when it's all the way on the left. And when you have a completely inelastic collision, you can imagine there's Velcro between the two cars, so that when they hit together, they actually stick. And that's a different kind of collision. And of course, the velocities are different after the collision when that happens. Okay? So that's how you're going to set up and do the lab. You're going to, in the spreadsheet, enter the month you were born, 1 through 12, and that will set up the initial velocities that you're going to use. So make sure you use those. You can change the position of this, so you can actually maybe start this one over here if you want, or start it over here. It doesn't really matter. But make sure the velocities and the masses are as specified on the spreadsheet, and then investigate what happens after the collision, and then you're going to calculate momentum and energy before and after the collision. Okay?